Hello everyone. I'm very pleased to be with you today. My name is Lee Polisano. I'm the founder of PLP Architecture and the chief architect for this wonderful project. I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has worked so hard to make this building such a great success and a landmark for Milano. So when we talk about what inspired us for this project and what set of principles that we formulated for the project, the starting point for this is the site and the location of the building within Milan. And of course, the site is located in a very lively and dynamic area in Milan, the Corso Como area, with lots of different types of activities that take place, from culture to fashion to business. And it is an area that really inspired us to make this unique project. Great placemaking, place for everyone, sharing of public and private spaces, a great place to work that promotes innovation and collaboration for a great company, and strong set of ESG principles that underpin the values of the project, but also underpin the values of the people that will live and work in the area. So I mentioned the principle of the ESG component of the building, and this is really strong when one looks at the value in taking an existing urban asset building and renovating it. And of course, this building at one time was a very, very famous landmark in Milan. It was the Unilever Tower, it was called, and it served a great purpose and marked a great destination in this area. And of course, what we wanted to do was to return the tower to its former glory in rebranding it, which now is this wonderful Accenture tower. So when we talk about the building and when we think about the characteristics of the building, these principles of placemaking, a great place for people, shared spaces that are both public and private, a great place for people to work, all done in an environmentally sensitive way that looks to establish a benchmark for how you redevelop these kinds of buildings within cities. All that are the big ideas behind the project. And so if you look carefully at the building and you look carefully at each of the components, they've all been executed through this notion of craft, using wonderful techniques by craftsmen in Italy to express this idea that craftsmanship today is still very, very important, and it can still be done in a way that respects the environment and that mediates the use of resources, but it's still a very, very important element in architecture and in our everyday life. So if you look at the wonderful metalwork, if you look at the beautiful execution that was done in terms of the other materials in the building, the beautiful wooden ceilings that float over the public spaces, all of this underpins this idea of craft and craftsmanship and supports this notion of surprise and delight for people using the building and coming there as visitors. And that's something we really, really worked very, very hard with everyone to achieve in a wonderful sort of way. Grazie a tutti, arrivederci.